Welcome to our few moments together on the Parsha. This Shabbos, we have the privilege of reading the beautiful Parsha of Vayera, which has so many elemental ideas and teachings for Klal Yisrael. But at the beginning, Avraham is sitting at the door of the tent, speaking with Hashem, with God who came to visit him, because he was recovering from the Bris Milah, and Avraham sees three people coming towards him, and he leaves Hashem's presence and runs toward them. As our Chazal point out, greater is the welcoming in of orchim, of guests, even than visiting with the face of the divine presence, because each human being is a divine presence in and of himself. One of the great ideas and teachings that arise from this event of Abraham going to greet the three strangers is that one of the strangers was there specifically to tell Sarah that she was going to have a child. After all these years of marriage and infertility, Sarah was going to have a child. This was the greatest news of all. And Abraham and Sarah received the news because they welcomed in the Orchim. The Potika Rav points out that from here we learn a number of important lessons, but the number one that is in relation to our discussion today is when you do a mitzvah sometimes and you involve others in the mitzvah, you welcome travelers, you welcome guests into your home, and you fulfill the mitzvah of achnasas orchim. Of course, you're helping them, but even greater than the help you're giving them, they are giving back to you, and you are going to gain even more than you're giving. You may give a nice meal. You may make them feel at home, but they are telling you that the future is yours because you're going to have a child in that particular instance. And in other instances, whatever it is that Hashem grants as a gift for fulfilling the mitzvah of achnasas orchim. How great is that mitzvah? And here we see that sometimes when you get involved in doing something, your input is rather minuscule in comparison to the output that comes from this mitzvah. How great the mitzvah you did is, even greater is the reward that comes for that mitzvah. One of the wonderful things that are happening in our shul this Motzai Shabbos is that we're having a Siyum Seudah completion, a great festival of Simcha, because we completed, after over 20 years of learning, every single Shabbos, we've been learning the Masechta Shabbos, and we're completing it this Motzai Shabbos at a grand Malava Malka, starting at 8 p.m. Won't you please join with us? Sign up to join. Even if you can't afford to pay now, please sign in, join, come. We will have a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to have Simcha with this Malava Malka Siyum that we're having this Motzai Shabbos at the end of Parshas Vayera at 8 p.m. We're having wonderful food, delicious, delicious food, plus we're having some wonderful entertainment. Chazan Yankee Lemmer will be joining together with all of us, and some music and dancing will follow, and I can almost guarantee that no matter what you put into this event, you're going to take out even more, because you're going to get the reward that comes from participating with all of Klal Yisrael together, of our Young Israel Bethel family, and joining this mitzvah. Now, all you have to do is go to yibethel.org. That's yibethel.org. Sign on, say that you're coming. Please do it tonight or at the latest tomorrow, so that we can properly prepare for you and join in with this beautiful, beautiful Simcha at 8 p.m. on this Motzai Shabbos. I'm looking forward to greeting each and every one of you and to enjoying with you the camaraderie, the beauty, the Simcha, and the mitzvah of joining a Siyum of a Masechta Shabbos. This is something that is going to bring great Simcha to all who participate. In the meantime, I take the opportunity to wish each and every one of you a Shabbat Shalom Umevorach.